When I was 20 years old, I put myself into a rehab for my alcoholism. I started drinking at a very young age, and long story short, I got out of the rehab and I stayed sober for 5 months and began to vacillate between drinking and staying sober. And in 1991, my only sister was killed in a car accident, and she was 22 years old, I was 21, and I just drank. I just drank a lot, and a month after she died, I became pregnant, and it was not a planned pregnancy, and so it was a very scary time in my life, and it was something that I was just not wanting at that time in my life, but I didn't drink through my pregnancy, and then when I had my son Blaine, I began drinking again. When he was just about to turn 3, I stopped drinking for good, and that was February 24th, 1995, and when I was in it, I didn't realize God's purpose and plan, but I've come to trust that God's ways are above our ways and His plans are above our plans, and so God knew that I needed that son, and so sobriety then became the best part of my life, along with this son of mine, Blaine. Then when I was about 10 years sober, I met and married a man who really wanted a baby. So I had my younger son, Vaughn, and then 15 months later, my husband died. And then 2.5 years ago, September 1st, 2018, that son of mine, Blaine, was killed on his motorcycle. And I share all this heartache because while I have all this heartache and I've lived through it and continued to trust in the Lord, I've come to understand that Romans 8:28 is just so true, and God causes all things to work together for good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. Part of my message is to just trust God and know that our steps are ordered by the Lord, and when something happens that you didn't plan or something that you just particularly don't care for to have going on in your life, God has a purpose for it. If we can trust that God loves us always, that just really seems to help me on a day-to-day basis, and to just have that attitude of gratitude and just remember that God's grace is sufficient. There are no excuses or reasons for me to drink or be miserable today. There's just not.